while you take a munch there, we also have to talk about the viral video that was going around at an incident with the Taco Bell. Now, there was a worker from Taco Bell that was wearing a Black Lives Matter mask, and the company intervened and basically told him, "You're done." In the video, another person working there said, "It's a company thing, and she has, quote unquote, to do what the company says to do," characterizing the mask as political. Quote, "We believe the Black Lives Matter movement is a human rights issue and not a political one," the company said Thursday. Now, if you do look at the video, you do see a confrontation between the woman who's off camera and this gentleman that's in his car talking about the mask.
You can't bring politics into the bill.
Bro, I'm not bringing politics in. This is what I'm standing for. Like, how is this considered politics?
How is it not?
Mr. Cortez said to us last week on the show that we got to put people on blast.
Taco Bell done fucked up, man. There's no excuse. They done fucked up. And they, I feel as though that unless you got a uniform policy at your job that says you must specifically wear these clothes, then it was uncalled for them to tell them to take off the mask, man, because it wasn't like, it's not political. It's more, to me, it's more human rights, man.
Exactly.
So I feel as though Taco Bell, they need to reconcile with this young man and do what's right, because the way he was dealt the hand, that's just like me coming to work and I'm wearing a tie, man. And you fire me because I'm wearing a tie.
These type of companies, from the Starbucks to the Taco Bells to the Chick-fil-A's, have to be reprimanded for what they do. I'd rather have people say you're not down with the cause and just get out of our way, and that'd be it.
Well, look, they're just gonna have to get it together. I mean, I can tell you right now, you will be an absolute fool to try to ignore Black Lives Matter when you have a store that when it opens till it closes, the line is outside the door.
Mm-hmm.
And that store is less than 2.5 miles from my house. And as a black man, I'm telling you, you will be an absolute fool. If I were the owner of the company, you were my advisor, and you said, "Nah, we ain't got to worry about Black Lives Matter," punch you in the mouth at the end of that sentence. There's just a lot of money behind this that you can't ignore anymore. You was able to ignore it through the 90s and even, a lot of the 2000s, but, this is 2020. This generation has a lot shorter patience for it.
Mm-hmm.
If they start burning Chick-fil-A's down, guess what? All bets are off.
Yep.
Okay, so you might want to start backing up a little bit. And these guys that have any reservations about, having any dealings with anybody outside of Eurocentric persuasion, okay, fine. Give them their exit package right now.